Let's talk about this beauty. The Lego Japanese Lego, the Lego Japanese cherry blossom landscape. It's a beaut, folks. It takes 1,892 pieces of plastic and creates absolute serenity. Look at the 3D aspect of this thing. It pops out at every turn. Don't you just want to look at it? I just want to stare at it like all day. This frame, for anybody who's been putting together some of these wall art masterpieces that Lego's been coming up with, this is by far the most ornate and beautiful frame. I mean, honestly, even when looking at this, just the 3D aspect of it, it draws you in. It's not distracting. There's nothing about this that I would change. And this is coming from somebody who's not like a huge botanical person. So even like putting together all of these little flowers and these trees, I didn't even care. I didn't. Every time that we added something to this, it just got more and more interesting. So don't sleep on reading through the instruction book. It has all sorts of just like beautiful stories about how this thing was created, from the colors that they chose to the different builds that they actually made. Have you seen this tea house? Look at this. And the birds that are absolutely gorgeous flying out over the mountain. Everything about this is in perfect balance. Even in the asymmetry of it all, it feels complete. I love how the cherry blossoms are, of course, front and center. Nothing gets lost. In fact, if you don't see it right away, that's almost the beauty of it. It draws you in. The more you look at things, the more you want to know what it is that you're seeing. I mean, honestly, from far away, I don't know that you can tell that this is Lego. The way that they perfectly fade those colors. Now, clearly, up close, you can see the lines. But as I move back, the lines kind of vanish. This is one of those things that I would say, like, put this in a stressful area in your house, in your office, and just zone out. I'm a Pacific Northwest girl, and so water and waterfalls are my jam. And honestly, this waterfall is gorgeous. And the fun thing about it is if you're hanging it, you know, you can have it hang down. Looks like more like stalactites than waterfall, but it still works. Or if you want to set it on a display, it folds up. And look at that. No hands. Honestly, putting this together, it made me want to go for a hike. It made me just want to go find a waterfall and just go sit. And I can hear the rushing water. And it's still peaceful. I can smell like spring when I look at this. Mount Fuji is beautiful in this. It doesn't get lost and it doesn't overpower it either. I mean, you would think a mountain like that would become so much of your focus, and it's just not. It's everything about this, the subtlety in it is what makes it so beautiful and so unique. Because you could, when I first thought about it, I wanted it. It looked beautiful, but the pop outs, I was like, is that going to take away from like the serenity of what this looks like? The answer is no, it does not. Everything that they did was so intentional and so precise that I don't think that anything detracts from what you're seeing here. The build itself wasn't a super long and tedious build. It really broke it up into where, you might do some trees and you'll do the flowers, but everything that you're doing, you could see the intention behind it as you were doing it, and it just kept getting better. As far as how I would rate it for the build, there's nothing like super exciting about it. There's not a ton of like new ways to put things together, but it was still a really solid, good build that I'll give it like a 7 for the build itself. The creativity and the beauty that remains, a 10. I am not even a pink girl, and this sunset is beautiful. These cherry blossoms. So because I'm from Portland, we do have like the cherry blossoms on display. You know, they live for like a second, it feels like here. So there's that nostalgic piece for me, as well as just this tie into serenity. The way the natural colors are really the focus here is just fantastic. Nothing about this screams cartoon, which don't get me wrong, I'm the first one who I want something whimsical. I want cartoon normally. This is not, and it's perfect for it. So, build 7, creativity 10, and really just overall, I just want to stare at it. This is a 9, maybe a 9.5. There is nothing inherently wrong about this. I feel like I can't give it a 10 because I don't want to give everything a 10. But this is kind of like Lego art perfection. I don't know that there's gonna be another set that is as perfect as this when it comes to the wall art. What do you think?